Yeah.
Mic check, mic check. Turn my mic up.
Chopt Cheese. Good morning. Motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I thought that was part of it. That was cool.
Yeah. Sponsored by.
It's good, guys. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Clear my throat. A lot of shit going on this week, man.
A lot of shit.
What you guys want to start off with today?
A lot of shit, guys.
Any suggestions? Anything? We
Hot
go.
topic.
How was Father's Day?
What's the hottest topic?
Yesterday was dope. It was a happy Father's Day.
Happy
all the
Father's Day
fathers
to
and
all
all
the
the
fathers.
Happy Father's Day,
mothers
y'all.
that think they
dad.
fathers,
Everybody
Happy
else's.
Father's Day.
right? All those people too, right?
Nah.
Nah.
You made me
Mothers
feel.
are mothers, fathers are fathers.
Made me feel like I had to go straight into it.
Swiggles got hot.
Straight into
made
it.
him hot.
They call
Listen, man.
for mothers.
Mothers get all the respect for everything that they do, but they're not fathers, man. Come
They're
on.
not fathers. Come on.
Anyway,
Anyway, next.
What
I
you
don't
guys
know
do?
no better. I'm sorry, I don't know no better.
Next subject.
You
Nah.
guys all.
what was
Well,
that, Jigs? What
yeah.
did we do yesterday for Father's Day? You
Father's Day,
say?
That's what I was
Oh
gonna.
shit. Dave showed up late to a barbecue
I didn't show up late.
for
I got
Dia
there
de
early.
los Padres.
I got there early.
It was
You got there
almost
early?
dark.
Yeah. It was my girl, her whole family.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you're right.
And then I went and saw
I
y'all.
think that's the door.
Good job. Wait, is that our Henny Coladas
is,
to start
it
the
is.
fucking
You
show?
want to get that, Sean, please?
Oh,
Please.
brother.
Ooh.
And thank you.
Don't tell me.
Vamos ver.
Hey,
Yeah. Hey, yes.
today's show is sponsored by.
Shouting people out, giving phone numbers. Oh, what is? That's beautiful.
Wee. What is
That looks very cold.
It's ugly.
That bitch up.
Just had two.
Jigs.
And you also have
Mm,
the lemon lime joint.
mm,
And also
mm.
And what's that?
What's that?
That's mango.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
wait,
those are $10. That's
those
why
are
I
both
said
for
the
you?
$5
Those are
each.
both for you?
And this is what?
Yeah.
Let me buy one off you.
Henny
Now I
Punch.
feel bad I don't got my own, man.
No, I gotta keep it, so I give you.
Nah, let me buy one off you. $10?
Yeah. No, these are $5.
Alright.
Alright? But don't
You
worry.
want?
You got them.
Unless you want the Henny, and I'll take that.
Whatever, I just don't want to be the only
Henny
thing
was
on
I'll take the
camera.
mango.
It
The Henny
it
was 10.
Yeah.
That was 5. You want
Which
that
one
one?
you
Which
want?
one you want?
Mango, you want the... I heard you say you want...
Give me the mango. I'll try the mango. You tried this one?
No, I'm not.
thought we was gonna split it.
Nah,
How about that one? That was
Can't
good.
do that
The lemon
now.
joint, the lemon, I don't know.
You never
Sorry,
tried
guys.
any of them?
Not Roxanne.
Chopt
joint.
cheese. I gotta go
Holy
big for the
shit.
camera, man.
Holy shit, this thing is good.
You
Is it
heard?
really?
You heard,
Yes.
Yeah,
Dave?
you can take a sip of
Dave.
this shit. I want to try that.
I gotta go big for the camera, man.
Oh, you
Mhm.
smell it. That shit is puro.
Let's let that bitch defrost a little.
That's puro.
Just sit it here in the room. Shit'll fucking.
This is going to be refreshing.
Yo, get the coasters, bro. You
What's
don't
that?
respect wood? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
It's real wood. It's real wood, chopped cheese.
Yo, that's real
Are
wood.
those gummy
man.
bears?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Nice.
Look, she actually got mango on
That's
this.
pretty
This-
fire.
Lemon in
Everyone
there.
she puts different ones. Not
Shout
lemon.
out.
Is
That's
it?
the lemon one. That's the main.
Shout out to her entrepreneurship.
What is this?
Henny
Henny
punch.
colada.
Henny punch.
Chopped cheese
Want
Chai
support.
colada.
Chopped
pretty
cheese
damn good.
supports independent business.
And you know what?
I took one sip and I'm drunk.
Holla at your boys for
True.
some
It's like fast
coladas.
food for drinks.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Oh.
Shorty. What's her name?
This is good.
Roxanne.
Ooh, Roxanne.
Where's the
Holla at
coasters?
Roxanne.
Anybody seen the coasters? Anybody
What's
seen the
good?
coasters?
Y'all want people to be able
yeah.
to hit us up for these shits and then we charge a tax?
Nah,
You know what
nah,
I'm saying?
nah.
The
Taxation without
middleman.
representation.
She's been doing this for years.
Been doing alright, so there you go.
Ooh, this
Shit
shit
is
is good
mad
too.
yummy.
I just took a
Ooh,
sip.
though.
Yep. Just
If
said
you
that.
don't know her, you don't know her.
That's it. You can't enjoy.
If you don't know her by now,
Un refresco.
better ask somebody.
Un libation. A little bit of
Liquid libation.
liquid libation on
Yo,
it.
so Gustavo, you got what
For the
you asked for.
summertime.
You said you wanted something slushy.
Yeah, I got
And
it.
it seems like you got it.
Coaster time.
Coastal
Yep.
Let's get on it, guys. We sound silent over
You could
there.
cut half of that out.
I must be a pussy. That I
You
took
can
a
cut half
sip.
of that out. And then we fade back in as the conversation goes.
Yo, can you make a boomerang real quick? Boop, boop, so I can tag her?
Boop. Boop.
More chopped cheese.
I can tag her? You know? You were- Alright, everybody
Yeah,
got
yeah,
cheese,
go ahead,
everybody got
chop
cheese.
cheese.
Everybody got cheese. Come on.
Hey, chopped cheese.
Take the tops off, motherfucker.
Why?
Nah.
Come on, because if you tap bottles, you gotta take a sip after. You can't just tap bottles and fucking.
He makes a valid point.
All right.
Hold on.
Makes a valid point.
That was a good point, Dave.
That's valid.
He makes one a day.
Rip my whole shit off like fucking Hulk, like a dick.
There you go, chopped cheese.
Come on.
That's that boomerang shit.
Man, I got the chopped cheese. Send this to you.
Fire.
Go to the website.
Fire.
I got the chopped cheese up here.
See the hat?
I know. That's on purpose.
Niggas is gonna be like, can I get a hat?
Having this on camera is gonna bring us 10,000 more views
Why?
because it's hood.
It's
Niggas don't do that. Niggas don't.
That's
You ain't gonna
100%.
see
Got
that on
the
the Joe
Nutcrackers,
Rogan
well,
show.
well.
Niggas gonna be like, yo,
And
these
you know you
niggas
got
are
from
drinking
Harlem. You know you got
Nutcrackers.
from Harlem, and it's
You
like,
ain't gonna
I know
see.
where they from. I know where they from. I know the vicinity.
I know something earlier that probably wouldn't be on Joe Rogan. That would
Shit's
probably
mad
be on
good.
Joey Diaz.
What was that?
They trying to cancel him.
Yeah, both of them.
The left. I think they're going after all of them.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
cut that out, yeah.
Bro,
You know,
can you pass me a pillow?
Please.
Anyway. So guys, we don't have an engineer again this
There's
week,
one
guys,
over
but
there.
we're gonna bring you good material. So I think I'm gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, that black and white one under the shirt.
What the hell happened with Chris D'Elia,
I
man?
got 5 in there on Matt. For
Chris
Matt to
D'Elia.
be the engineer, it was good.
So Chris D'Elia is a comedian. For
You
people
heard?
who don't know,
Right there, you control the boards.
I think he just got canceled, right?
Plug your
With some
DJ
cancel
thing into
culture.
that.
Did they
Good
cancel?
question. I don't know,
I don't know, man. I don't know if it
It's
was
all like-
proven. I heard it was a lot of.
but what I do know is
And
lot
these are
of
these are still
different
allegations.
accusations.
You know about that, John?
He's currently, well, with the Twitter.
if I'm not
With the
mistaken,
Twitter
it's
noise
allegations.
going on, with the Twitter noise
Just
going
allegations.
on, the allegations are cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? It's
But these are just allegations for the meantime,
You know
right?
what
Yeah.
happened? What happened to due process,
I
man?
didn't
Yeah,
I didn't like go as far as to see the screenshots
Not
or
to cut
whatever
you
the
off.
case is, but
Thank you for saying that, because that's a good segue. You know, there's software programs where you could just doctor all of that,
Doctor what?
DMs and all of that.
I
You
did not know
right?
that. Is that true?
That's very true.
Oh,
Yes, wait.
shit,
I
I didn't
knew
know
it was
that.
That's
true,
very true.
but I was just curious
That
because
dude I
I've
sent
never
you,
even seen that.
that
I've
dude I
never-
sent you the other day, put me onto some software. I forgot the exact name of it.
yeah, I mean you could do that easy with just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know, put the name in and the name in and some shit.
Shit is
I
whack if
didn't.
it's tr-
I
if
don't
it is
know.
true.
I have the slightest clue how to even start some shit like that.
Like boom, you take a screenshot of you about to send a text to somebody, right?
Yeah.
With nothing being said, and then you fill in the words with the fucking text that go
You
in
can do
there.
all that. There's endless possibilities.
Oh,
I
you
would
All kinds of
imagine.
crazy shit, but they could prove that that's fake.
Oh, yeah. They can prove exactly.
But you know,
The average person
with
won't
it
look. They'll just run with it.
You know what I mean? At face value.
That allegation is damaging enough,
Yeah, yeah,
especially
yeah.
and
nowadays.
these are text messages, right? These are not Twitter exchanges.
I think
At
it's a
face
little bit of
value-
both. I
At
think it's
face
a little
value,
bit of
though, what the fuck? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
both.
Like,
Yeah.
That's fucking.
But either
See,
way,
but
like,
that's why I believe in due process, man. We got to find out what really happened, man. We can't just,
Cancel culture is dangerous.
Yeah, man. We
nah,
can't just
see,
assume the worst,
Has
man.
anybody ever been involved in a situation where
With some serious ass
some
allegations
se-
like
some
that.
serious
Nah.
allegations
Sheesh.
were being
Crazy, man.
thrown around somebody you
Sheesh. Knew or was around.
saw the
Oh,
day
well,
before? You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
know a girl. We went to school with a girl that fucking
She will remain nameless.
Yeah, she'll remain nameless. When I heard this story,
This Henny is.
is it
amazing.
Washington Projects?
no,
Was it-
this isn't Washington. This is I don't think. I'm sure this is
Why gotta
somebody
be
you know.
Washington, dude?
But
'Cause
she
there was a
apparently,
situation that
she apparently lost her virginity to a dude. The dude dogged her out,
Jesus Christ.
and I guess her mom found out she lost her virginity, and she told her mom he raped her, so she didn't get in trouble.
Wow, that's incredible.
Whoa.
How about this
Yeah,
one?
so we all know
And
that,
even though
that kind of thing
it
happens.
wasn't true, and he got off, like he still went through all that process. That fucking sucks.
How about this one? There was
What the fuck is that? Who?
Yeah,
that's
there
What
was
the
a
fuck is that?
situation. There was a
Crazy
situation.
shit, man.
There was a situation when I used to play handball over there. The little crew that used to be over there. There was like a house party somewhere, and one of the dudes was with some chick over them projects, and
And some allegations got
some
thrown
shit.
around.
No. Some shit happened. They like dogged her out, but she was all drunk and went like jumped off, like fell off the roof and jumped off
Jesus.
the roof, bro.
What?
This
Oh,
one-
you know what? I heard this story.
Yeah,
God bless-
jumped off. She
God bless the
died,
dead.
and then
Jesus Christ.
like the dude was one of the dudes that used to be in that little handball clique over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit!
My question was he nice?
What?
A handball.
I mean,
Yo, my guy.
he wasn't really one of the like.
What you mean?
It was like a
He's
crew.
a scumbag. Or was he nice
Hey.
in handball?
But back to Chris
I don't
D'Elia.
remember.
Back to Chris D'Elia's
You
accusations.
guys think this is serious shit, man?
Yeah.
You think you believe it? That's what I mean.
If you watch his comedy, he kind of is.
I want to throw something at y'all.
Uh-huh.
Catch this.
Let's hear
No
it.
homo. I mean, no
No
homo.
Cuomo. No Cuomo. No Cuomo.
He's in a show
That was
on
childish,
Netflix where
please.
his
He's a
role is
pedo.
like,
I
yeah,
heard.
Mm-hmm.
I heard.
How funny
creepy,
is that?
right?
No, but
creepy. So could that
am
be
I
what it
am I
is?
wrong in saying that
Or is it
that's
cancel
what triggered
culture?
the girl?
Or is it
That's what
cancel
happened,
culture?
right?
And he's just a
I don't know.
comedian.
I think that's what I read. That the movie came out on Netflix and she couldn't stand to see him being a pedophile on TV. And she came out apparently. I'm not saying it's
The
true. I don't
ego on
know.
this
But
dude.
the also
That's crazy, though.
what she also admitted is that there was never a meeting. I don't know what the whole full thing was, but
Oh man, funny.
was there an action? What do you guys know a lot about the story?
I know a little bit, not a lot. No,
Did they ever meet? Did he ever like?
I didn't
I mean, we
hear of
can't really
anything. I
prove
never
that.
heard of any.
Because I think in the girl, from what I read at a glance, the girl said that there wasn't really a meeting, but he was courting her, and you know what I'm saying, or things
Okay.
like that. So
Okay.
He was
Luring her?
courting her and knew she was underage.
Courting is more of like luring her in.
Yeah.
That's what that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
That's nuts.
And then she said she doesn't know, maybe he's that type of guy and doing it to other girls and wants to make sure.
All right, so, he's a scumbag. Allegedly.
Allegedly, if it's true, he is.
Do we ever separate art from the individual? Are we ever going to be able to do that as a society?
I don't know if
Of
it's
course
a society.
we do.
I
Of course
could.
We
do.
try,
Of course
right?
we do if
I
Michael
try.
Jackson did it.
You feel me? I tried. That's why I brought it up. It's a good segue. There you go. How's that drink?
I could do it.
Nice. He's a funny
Shit
dude.
is whack, man.
Who's a funny dude?
D'Elia. Didn't you actually see him one time?
I saw him live when I was living in
think
Toronto.
about it,
I saw him, me and Hector. So
Nice.
Think about it. Who did Michael Jackson idolize?
What he had? What's her name? Dirty Diana.
No. Think about.
He was very
think
smart.
about-
He read a
think
lot
about-
of books.
Think about his
So
home.
how do you really know who
Think
he
about the
idolized?
name. Think about the
Oh
name
my
of his home.
goodness, He's going down this route.
Think about the
Never
name of his
Neverland.
home.
Peter Pan. This guy with the Peter Pan joke. You want to tell
Is
Chopt Cheese the
that
Peter Pan
a
joke?
joke?
It's not. But I mean,
Michael
damn.
Jackson's idol was Peter Pan.
So you believe he did it?
I believe Peter Pan did it.
Ooh, Peter Pan was
He was
pedophile.
modeled after the Pied Piper, bro.
He was a pedophile.
was he?
Yes, the Pied Piper, Peter Pan.
But is
He was a pedophile.
we could make it whatever we want to make it.
He used to play the
And
flute.
I've heard-
He used
I
to
heard-
play the
yes.
flute and
So, but-
lead the Lost Boys
But so he
with
wasn't.
his flute.
There wasn't like any genuine.
That's
like,
an innuendo.
no
meat
gen.
flute.
What? Know what I mean?
Childish.
I
Come
Yo,
on,
for
guys.
those of y'all
Guys,
that don't
stop
look,
acting
Peter
childish.
Pan, deep state shit, bro.
This did not go well. The first.
Hit the button. Hit the button. Hit the conspiracy button. We're about to get into it.
We
Peter Pan.
We're doing it live.
Yep.
We're doing it
We're
live.
doing it fucking live.
We're doing it live.
So pretty much there's a lot of fairy tales and
Yeah, in all
Mythos.
of the in a lot of
And a
our
lot of that
like
shit is
old
creepy.
school fairy tales, there's like it comes from like real stories, and a lot of them are creepy. They come from the villain more than the hero. You know what I'm saying? The stories come from that's why we read them. Oh, the fear. Look, remember this. The hero had to fight this thing. He's a hero because of the thing he fought.
word. Ese el pel.
I apologize.
Yeah, you should.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word. So
What do you think? What do you guys think about that?
Yo.
Yo, I'm calling from New York.
Hey, what's going on, man? You live on Chopt Cheese.
what the fuck?
What's going on, guys? I love you guys.
This
hey,
is-
Jigs,
got-
you're cool, man. You're the best Canadian ever.
What the
Hey,
fuck?
Mr. Goose, man. I like you too, man.
What?
You remind me of this dude that used to work out and got fat.
Live. We doing it live, bro.
Yo, you coming through, bro?
This is how it's
We're doing it
happening.
live.
Hey, James, your comedy sucks, man. Sorry.
Sounds like a GTA call, bro.
Hey, Flake,
That's not a call
you're
from
the best host
GTA.
ever. You're the best host since, like, Joe Rogan, man, I think he's jealous, guys.
That is
I don't know if I should take it as a compliment.
That's actually my goal, so thank you very much. I could take it as a compliment as well.
made my day.
That's fucking hilarious.
Okay, guys. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for the calling.
We love you,
God bless you guys.
All right, man.
Take care. Yeah, wow. We just
Sorry
did it
about
live.
that, Chopt Cheese. We just had a live call.
We just had a fucking
apologize.
live call.
Why I gotta suck? Hey, fuck that guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right, man.
Positive
call me
things to
fat.
say about
Yo,
everybody.
shout out to the last episode.
Call me fat.
Shout out to the last episode.
For me.
Shout out to the last episode of Friends. That was
fat.
Rax, a friend. Just give us a plug from last
Yeah.
episode.
But why you?
That's our best caller. Fuck you mean?
Yeah.
That nigga's our number
You
one
said
fan.
you got fat.
I know, nigga. He said positive things about everybody. That's my response was he called me fat. What do you mean? How's that positive?
Exactly, right? Fuck that guy, right, Gus? Me and you.
That's my
why we
best.
should
That's
be on
our
the same
best
team.
caller.
I'm gonna get a
Fuck
Met
that.
hat. You all right? We gonna be on
That
the
dude
same
is our
team.
best caller.
Alright,
I fucks with
That was pretty funny.
That shit was hilarious.
So
He
what
called,
you
it
guys?
sounded like a GTA character. Dead ass.
If we would have won that exchange, we'd get Yankee hats. But I'll get a Met hat, so
That's
we can
alright.
be on
Next
that
time.
side of that exchange.
And we're gonna
All right,
cut.
so here we go for like another holiday came and went. Father's Day just
Father's
gone.
Day's gone.
What you guys doing for 4th of July?
Father's Day's gone. 4th of
4th of
July.
There's gonna be
I'm
police.
going to.
Blue flu?
Wow.
Are they
I
gonna
mean,
be
you
police?
guys waste no
Mary
time.
Mac.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if there's not
We're
gonna be
going right
police,
into the
Well,
blue
yeah, I
flu?
hear
I
that.
might have to leave this fucking city.
I hear there's gonna be a call out.
Nah, don't trip.
Don't trip.
The
I
blue
got an
flu.
extra machete for
Then I
you.
gotta stay home on 4th.
I'm going outside with a Mexican
Nope.
bandolero
Nope.
belt full of
Nope.
fireworks
You
and my machete,
are
nigga.
not gonna do that.
So,
I promise
do
you I
you
will.
agree with this?
I promise you I will.
With what?
Do you agree?
With what?
With the blue flu,
With the blue flu? I don't know. I have mixed reactions to it, man.
there's some crazy
Doesn't it
shit.
show what happens if they defund the police? Isn't this like?
That's not defunding. That's the police protest.
No, I'm saying, doesn't this show
So what- you
people
don't-
what
you think that-
happens
you
if
think
you
that-
defund the police?
I guess.
If
I
they
think-
do
I-
have this
do I
blue
think
flu
it's hot
and
in
this,
here? Yeah.
this does
I
happen,
do think it's hot.
You think?
Next question.
You think with the police calling out, you think the streets will still not be occupied?
I think whether they're there or not, like I saw
course it
on
is.
Saturday, they're not there right at the moment to take advantage of every little detail. They just there just in case, I guess, no one gets killed. I don't know. But we do need them there. And especially 4th of July, people go crazy, man. And especially since there's so much fireworks, to
There's
use
been
that
a
as
lot
an
of
excuse to
fireworks in
shoot
the
people.
streets.
I have
huh?
not seen this many fireworks since I was
saw how many
like
people
10
got
years
killed,
right?
old,
Yeah,
bro.
word, man.
You saw how many
In
people
the
got killed the other day in Chicago?
Giuliani shut that shit down.
A lot of people died. No, it was 2 people died the other day, right? Or yesterday?
I read a story. It was a couple, like
2 people got shot. One
In the
person
car,
died or
some
some
shit.
shit like that.
Where at?
Chicago.
Shit
Oh,
is
wow.
wild
Right.
crazy. And then at the
Tell you
same
right
time, I saw the correlation I'm trying to make. Then there was another video of a dude playing with a homemade bazooka in Chicago. You seen that shit?
That shit was
That
crazy.
shit was crazy,
I was
bro.
like, yo, I gotta
If
get
he
one of
was
those
aiming
shits.
that shit at somebody, you getting fucked up,
You're
bro.
blown into pieces, bro.
Bro,
That
it's
shit
crazy.
is blowing people up. That shit could blow. That
So-
shit. You put that at a car.
Imagine if blue
Depending
flu
on what
happens.
car, like a fucking Scion,
can be
like
accurate
like
with
a
that shit, bro.
plastic car. You blow a plastic car up with like 2-3 of those.
The Mini, you blow up a Mini Cooper with that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Imagine
And that
4th
shit,
of July.
That shit shot out like 8,
shit
10 of them shits. You seen it, right?
Yo, that video's fire.
didn't
We
see
need
it?
to
I
go
didn't
live.
see it. I didn't see it.
We need to go live with that shit.
Yo, hold up. That
Put
shit.
it on, put it on.
This dude had a rocket launcher, bro. It was a grenade. It was like a mortar, grenade launcher.
And this is
Shit
where?
was
In
crazy.
Chicago?
In Chicago,
They
Bob.
got
I don't-
all the weapons in Chicago. Every weapon
Military
is in
grade.
Chicago, bro. It is crazy over
Why
there.
is that?
Why? Why? Because
Conspiracy button. They just letting them kill themselves out there. That shit is sad.
they give them every cool weapon.
Jesus Christ.
Every weapon. I saw the weapon. Yo,
You can find
I
guns
saw
like GTA
a
in
dude,
Chicago.
I saw like an independent rapper. I
You
saw
walk
this
under
rap
the
video
bridge.
from Chicago. He had the gun from Halo.
Which is what?
I don't fucking know what that is. I know it's not from here.
He had the gun.
Where
from
did he
Halo.
get the gun from Halo from, bro?
From Master
Good
Chief,
question.
bah.
Oh shit.
That's how you finish the conspiracy.
fuck was
from
he
Master
on?
Look at this
Chief.
shit.
He was shooting
Bob,
some shit that
check-
was foreign. I
Check
promise.
this shit out.
Is the volume? Hold on, I got my shit.
Check this shit out.
we can use volume.
We do not own the rights to this material.
Yeah, shout out to World.
Shout out to World Star.
They don't own the rights.
Yeah, they don't. Look at this dude. Do-rag, though. What if it's do-rag caught fire?
Oh!
Listen to that shit.
What is that?
That shit goes at least 150
You
yards.
hear it exploding? Look at that shit, bro.
What the fuck
He's holding that shit.
Yo, where do you buy one
Yo,
of
Chopt
those?
Cheese. This shit is crazy, bro.
What? That is crazy.
So if you go to Chicago,
Look,
be careful,
look,
Chopt Cheese.
What if he put it down and there was like
My
like
God.
a Roman candle? And
Jesus
you know how you put a
Christ.
Roman candle down and it's not quite finished and that
I
last
only
one just
have
shoots out?
One question. Did he have on a face mask?
What if that shit?
I don't know. They
Oh.
weren't 6 feet.
What if that
COVID's
shit
not a thing no more?
malfunctions
Not
and
over
just
there. They
blows
chilling,
the
everybody
fuck
chilling.
up in his hands?
No
Half his
bit, bro.
body off, bro. That shit.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo,
Yo,
where
I want
everybody,
one, though.
where
You see-
everybody shooting
I want
fireworks now? Yo, where do I find that shit?
Right?
You know what that is?
Now's the
I
time.
go right to the circle.
That's the new
like,
gun
yo, I
thing. You know how
like
they be
this
dropping
shit,
off the
nigga.
guns?
Yo, my block a light
They're not
the
dropping
fuck
off the
up.
guns. They're dropping off the fireworks now.
Yo, the cops would have to like. The cops would be there before the shit runs out. Like they see the shit, it'd be like 10 fucking cop
Imagine-
cars
yeah,
there
imagine if he
before,
aims that
before
shit
the
out of
shit
the
starts
car.
shooting, and you have to throw the shit and run away, and that shit starts shooting everywhere.
I get inside
Wow.
from walking Tory
Right?
yesterday. They're downstairs having a Father's Day barbecue, right? They just start shooting fireworks. The cops come around the circle and don't bother anybody.
Times
Why
have changed,
not?
man. It's the
They're
80s,
shooting
man.
fireworks. It's the 80s.
You know,
the
after
80s
y'all
all
They
over
left,
ain't
again.
see nobody
after y'all left
do
the
it.
trap
They
the other
ain't
day,
see nobody do it.
there was fireworks
They
right in
didn't
front
want
of
to
my
see
building.
anybody do it.
Crazy.
They were
Beastly
all,
sounding.
they are over here. Ask
Beastly
Dave.
sounding.
Bro.
Ask John, bro. Every night we chill, it's like Call of Duty outside, bro. It's like fucking Afghanistan.
Now let me ask you a
Boom.
question,
I'm
though.
gonna,
Deadass.
I'm gonna develop PTSD.
Let me ask you a
Real
question.
fucking
That
soon.
damn, man.
It's that serious.
I-
Boom, boom, and it's I get
It's
up
a
and I touch
victimless
my
crime,
I touch
though.
my window and the window rattles.
So it's
and
a
that shit is
victimless
on
crime, though.
106th Street.
It's a victimless
Hey,
crime.
how about we jump
Giving me
straight into it,
PTSD.
man? John,
Bro,
what you had to
it's
talk
a
about these
victimless
cops,
crime.
man? You had a topic you wanted to talk about.
Blue flu,
Oh, speaking of that,
Yeah,
the cops come around, the blue flu shit.
Yeah,
blue
let's
flu,
we
shit,
can go
all
into
kind of
that.
crazy
What-
shit.
Do you think police are properly trained before they're thrown out onto the streets to protect us?
Are we talking about New
Quote,
York
unquote.
City specifically?
New York
I'm
City's
so-
finest.
I'm
Because
talking about
or in
in
general.
general.
no, I'm pretty sure there's people that are trained correctly. In New York City, absolutely not. Excuse me.
I mean,
Absolutely
but there's
not.
a lot of other cities that
Yeah, a lot of
kinda
other
do the
cities.
same shit.
A lot of
Especially,
other cities.
especially.
What do you
this-
think separates that
I
training?
think cities, right in New York, we used to have it a lot worse than it is now. In cities where they have population explosions, like in Atlanta,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying, Chicago, and all of that, and all of those places.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Police
imagine
reform.
being a cop in Chicago.
Sheesh.
Imagine
A rookie.
being one of
What about
these.
In order
this?
to be
But
thrown
what
out,
about this?
before you got thrown
Sheesh.
out there, you got 6 months training.
I got a curveball. What if they're purposely?
There it goes. Yep, and he leaves.
What if they're purposely not trained right?
That's
That's
interesting.
a whole conspiracy
That's a
theory
conspiracy
within
within
itself.
itself.
Right?
That's
Because
definitely.
if you think about it, nothing in his right mind has the capability to not improve what it has.
Word.
Everything
Like-
should only get better, and for things to only get worse,
And like a point I made to
it's
Jigs,
it's not meant to be good.
and like a point I made to Jigs yesterday, you'll have 20-year vets still making these mistakes.
Okay. Bum calls.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, still
It's Major
portraying
Leagues, guys.
themselves and still giving the name behind that giving that badge a bad name. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but I don't. I still don't believe all cops are horrible. Even in New York, I
No,
don't think all
that's
cops
what I'm
are
saying.
horrible, and I don't think like
Just
I-
improperly
But it's
trained.
not a-
No, but I believe
And
that there's.
stressed.
I think there's states, and I think that there's
And
a lot of
stressed, 'cause it's
states
a
where
high-stress
they're
job.
properly trained. I don't think that is. I don't
It's
know.
a high stress job.
I would give it
I
50-50.
agree with
Would
that.
you give it 50-50?
I wouldn't know what to give it, but I'm just saying that. At
be
the end
tough
of the
to
day,
add
they're just people too.
a real
Just
ratio
like
to
just
it.
like our military. Like if they do that strike shit
Yeah.
and they call in the National Guard
Imagine
and
that
we pull
shit.
some shit and the National Guard starts shooting motherfuckers down, what we gonna say?
Exactly.
They need reform.
Oh, I didn't know this
Military
was gonna happen
brutality?
if we did
Military
if we defunded
brutality?
them. I didn't know that this was gonna happen.
Like
Yo,
military
true story.
brutality.
I didn't know this
we
was
gonna
it.
start.
My
But-
fault.
Come
that's-
on, like
True story. What are people really realistically gonna do when there's no cops? I mean, it's gonna
Sheesh.
get crazy, man.
I don't
no
think
one's
it-
no
I-
one's
but
gonna be
I
prepared for
think
that, man.
realistically, because that's just the thing. Just like the media portray shit. Realistically, I don't think motherfuckers is gonna get that crazy. I think there's gonna be people that are gonna use that opportunity to do crazy
Yes.
shit,
And the
Yes.
rest of society is
but
going to
not
be
everybody.
carrying along. Not everybody.
And then the media is gonna pick that up and make it seem
I don't
like
think they're
it's
gonna talk
everybody.
about that.
hold on.
What
I
do you
think
mean?
they
They
will.
don't
I
talk
think they
about
will
that, yeah?
put a spin on it.
No, they're gonna make it seem like it's everybody. It's pandemonium
That's
when
the
really,
spin. Yeah,
That's
they're
the
gonna put a
spin.
spin
just
on
like
it.
the blackout. It was pandemonium. Everybody, they're gonna loot. They're gonna riot. They're gonna loot.
Okay.
They're gonna.
They did
What was
though.
niggas doing? Barbecuing
They
in the
kinda
hood.
did,
They did,
though.
though.
But
They
yeah,
did a little
and
bit.
a little bit. There's gonna be those
Rioters,
but not the majority.
outliers.
Like not the majority.
The
Most of
the
us is
majority
gonna
of
be
people
like-
just want to chill.
Yeah,
That's
most
my
of us is gonna be like, yo, we can
honest
smoke weed
heart
outside.
tell.
It's fucking
Yeah,
barbecue.
Cook-
and
cook
chill.
all our food,
Yeah,
all our meat, because it's
yeah.
gonna go bad.
Exactly.
So
That's a
why
fact,
can't I?
that's a
Why can't I
fact.
pop some fireworks?
I mean, apparently
Why
you
can't I pop
can.
some
I mean,
fireworks,
wait,
right?
you actually in
No, I'm
now.
No,
posing the-
See, these
I'm
are laws.
posing the
fireworks
argument.
laws.
See, now-
There's a
the
couple. I
fireworks
could
There's
give you
nothing
a
wrong
couple.
with it.
places like
Right?
this.
No, I could give you a couple
The
things that go
fireworks
Just do it
that
in the
could
right
go
area.
wrong.
Designated
If you-
areas.
If you do it safely, so then who decides the designated areas? The city?
Who decides
Or
what's
you
safe?
as a
Exactly.
free person?
Are we
The-
going? Are
the
we
fi-
saying
the
that there's
firework-
guidelines or like because you could hurt?
Who
a little kid
regulates
could get
that?
hurt. I know some. We
But you
went
see,
to
this
school
is
with
what
somebody
happens
that
when you
lost
live
his
in the
fingers
city,
because
though.
he was playing with
Because he was
fireworks.
right on,
Exactly.
right
But
on.
it
The
was fireworks,
firework
right?
laws come from
It's just it can hurt. It can hurt people.
Letting them pass laws to protect ourselves from ourselves.
Yeah, it shouldn't have started then. That's the
Exactly,
problem. It
exactly,
shouldn't have started
exactly.
If you
If you
exercise
get
restraint
hurt,
and
it
you're
says
not
it on there.
trying
You
to hurt
could
anyone
get hurt,
intentionally,
and
leave
you
me
bought
alone.
them knowing
Yeah,
this.
but my argument now is that like it could potentially hurt someone else. A
you're
firework can
not
potentially
safe.
hurt someone
If you're
else.
not
Not
safe.
just yourself.
That's why
I
you live in
think that it-
cities because cities make
you're
those
not
rules
safe.
for you.
Well, I believe that if you
they put in place
remember what
safety
was
for
not
people.
safe?
I-
Remember when we was throwing fireworks at each other?
yeah, it was
After
stupid.
the
It was
play?
dumb. It was mad dumb.
Yeah, I've seen
Dumb
plenty
shit. I've
of,
done that.
uh,
That's dumb shit.
Candlestick
shit.
fights.
Remember that
Roman candles.
your
Mad
Roman
fun.
candle fights,
Mad
bro.
fun.
Until one of us catches fire and then I want to sue.
I never-
There's equal opportunity for everyone to become whatever they want to be, right?
Yeah.
Not everyone wakes up and says they want to be a cop. Everybody becomes a cop for their own reason.
Fair enough.
So I think, with that being said, their job is crazy. I think that they do a lot that takes
Agreed.
something that may be more psychological toll on them later on in life than it does physical. And there's no studies for anything of the sort. And I'm not trying to baby it. I'm not trying to give them a reason for anything negative that they do, because I'm not. But I think that there's obvious reasons that things are happening, and we definitely do need to find a way to reform them. Reforming has
Not
a
high
lot.
school
Reform
jokes.
will have a lot of major steps, right?
Where would you
What
start?
would be step one?
What would be step one?
Teaching them the right things.
I think
Anyone that has been in the any graduate that's been in the force for the last 5 years has to go back to retrain.
Nothing wrong with that.
sounds good.
Nothing wrong with that.
And with this,
And then
You know what
after
else
they're
I
done
think?
with their training,
So the vets
the vets go to train.
You know what else I think? I think
Nah, I
that
don't-
only
I think you
people.
just wash them out.
I think only
No.
people, citizens of their state, should become cops.
We force retirement on some.
But that's
cop?
my own personal
But
belief
that-
because I don't think
that's something that definitely should be done.
I
we
think
force
because
retirement on management in certain
Force
areas. We force retirement of management in certain areas.
What-
what
once they
what
reach a certain
areas?
plateau.
Like,
Exactly. Like you've been a cop for 20 years. All right, thank you. Your 10 years done.
I
but
think
it's only
bounce.
20 years. They only have to work to 20
No.
years,
Yeah,
and then
only
they could
have to.
retire.
But he's saying forcefully.
Forcefully.
But-
It's time to go. I'm sure there's cops that have been implanted.
Even if a cop comes in at 18, Well, 20? That's
bro, you
there's a
don't
lot
know-
of young cops now too.
No, but I'm saying upper brass, there's mad old dudes up there. How long you think they've been cops?
You said
But
once you
they're
reach
not-
a nah.
they're
He's
not on
saying
the
once
beat,
you
bro.
reach a
Like,
certain
they're not-
plateau,
right? Or
he's saying once you
but I'm
reach a certain
saying
plateau,
dismantling the unions.
like once you reach a plateau, like you can't just beat
you
it.
can't just go from being a beat cop for 15 years and then go and be in the management
Well,
for
how
another
about this?
10 years.
oh,
Here-
okay.
here's,
Yeah, you're done.
here's,
You
here's
did
an
your
idea.
time, you're
Here's an
done.
idea
Yeah, okay.
to actually filter that. Whenever a cop goes for
But-
promotion,
I got a question about that.
it should become public record and maybe even voted on.
I'm not mad at that.
Voted on by who? The citizens
Now
of
we
the
got
state.
now that's another debate. By who?
That's what I'm saying. We would have to figure
That's
it
another
out.
debate.
But you see, how can we vote on people that we have no interactions with?
That's what I'm saying. We base it on their record. We base it on we
On
can base it on
stats?
their public records
Doesn't
of what
Public
they've
records
done,
of
Doesn't
what they've
enforcing
done
them out-
as
what
a
they've
police
done
officer
on duty.
on
Doesn't
duty,
that-
and you know because they're public
We have two separate conversations.
yeah,
because
my-
they're public
My bad.
employees.
Let's do both of them
We
at the
could
same
see,
time.
you know, who they are.
I think I want to throw in there that I definitely think that they deserve a pay increase, without a doubt. The shit that they do and the shit that they go through,
So do
risking their
firemen.
life.
EMS
All right, but we're
workers.
talking
You know
about,
teachers.
but slow down. We're talking about NYPD.
I mean, yeah, you're right. But then what?
We're
what,
talking
what
about
qualifies for that? What if your record is in question? And then
Exactly.
just because
Your
you've been there
record
for
is in
10
question.
years,
But
Doesn't
now
that
we're talking
jeopardize your
about
pension? But that's a good-
hypotheticals. Let's just focus on
If
should
what
we
they
just do a
do.
blanket increase on everybody who's a cop's pay?
Well, if you're a questionable
Well-
employee in any environment, you're gonna
They do deserve hazard pay.
who them?
They
something.
get that.
You're asking, or
They
you
get
saying
that.
they do?
I think they do deserve more money in some
They do deserve-
cases.
no, I do-
what
agree with
do
that.
we
I
know
think
what
they do.
even get paid to
Yes.
say that? What do
They
they get
start
paid?
out.
25,000, right?
No, it's
No,
more
no,
than
that's
that.
a little
It's
more than that. It's
40-something,
like 40-something.
45 or something like that.
For like
It-
NYPD.
How much is and a teacher makes how much?
60 sometimes.
Depend on the teacher.
Yeah.
Tenure.
Depending on where they work.
Depending
on where
they
Not-
work.
not-
60 grand
not
for a
public
teacher
school.
now?
New York education.
Master's level.
Yes.
Depending on where
They-
they work.
They make
What?
a
How much?
whop.
If you don't have a master's
Depending on
level,
where they
it's
work.
45 to like 60. If you have your master's
Oh.
plus whatever.
And
if you
go up to,
don't-
like,
In
130.
public school.
Public school,
Go to
exactly.
gym teacher, they get 130.
Yeah, public school.
Private
But that's
schools.
That's
starting.
not bad.
But that's
But
starting
wait,
pay.
let's stay
They
focused.
do-
Let's stay focused.
they do
NYPD,
Yeah, I apologize, yeah.
NYPD.
Yeah, they do earn, because it's a city job. They do earn increases in pay periodically.
This is what I say. You just like he said earlier. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of thought about it, but there's different incentives. Not just incentives, so to speak, to get the job. Incentives once you have the job, with great health care, which includes them,
I
free
agree they should
gym.
have healthcare.
You know what I mean, and access to all
Absolutely.
around like psychological
Yeah.
anything help that they want.
Yeah.
Because putting that burden on them is exactly what's gonna add to more fatigue and stress to them, that which incorporates it to their daily duties.
But that's what I'm saying. So now, one of the things that
I'm not saying
Um,
pacify them.
no, because
But-
this is the thing, because it's like the discussion in play right now is not the stress that society puts on them.
What's the
The
discussion?
question
I mean,
in
the
play
question.
with all the stuff I believe going on is the pressure they're putting on society.
Yes.
And that's where they're
Yeah.
needed.
And that
training.
comes from upper management.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And that
yeah,
comes
yeah.
from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So many
we
levels.
can't
and
control
so
many
that.
levels.
We
So
can't
many
control that.
generational, implemented
Yeah.
cultures.
But that's why the reform's not really going to be like
the
a
reform-
reform.
yeah,
it's
there
not
will
never
really
be
going to be a
anything. Yeah, it
reform.
will never be a
There's a
reform.
point
Not if you
where
reform and you
you're
start at
so
the top.
far-
But that's what you would have to do. A
Exactly.
reform wouldn't be a reform.
Oh, yeah,
It would
there
just
would
be
nev-
different
yeah,
training.
yeah,
Like it would
that's-
just
yeah.
be.
But that's
it
what
would
I'm
just
saying.
be elimination of
But-
of top brass that has fucking
Been there for years.
Yeah, that's been
I
there for
think that
years and
if
has
we do this-
incorporated this weird ass.
Just
fucking,
a little shit that we mentioned now. If we incorporate that,
This weird
be,
mindset
in my
to be in
opinion,
the
would be an
streets with.
improvement. No,
What was that? I'm sorry.
just the shit that we've mentioned right now would be a big improvement. With them being like having to be in that residency, like statewide or citywide. You know what I mean? Just having to be more in depth with the training. A little bit more incentives when it
But
comes.
shouldn't you be if you're a cop? Shouldn't you know where you're beating, like what you're beat?
You should be
Shouldn't
familiar
you
with
know-
the area.
Yeah,
You should live in the area.
100%.
What like? Excuse
you
me.
live
Like,
in the area
there's a
or
lot
should
of
live
cops
around
here
it?
that are from Jersey, and I can understand why they would pull a gun out and be afraid of someone from here.
Very easy.
You hear stories about New York, and they're not that good, and
See,
they
that's
come
what's
over.
so crazy,
they come
man.
over here and they get a job, and I expect anybody that comes from outside of my city to be afraid. which is a weird fucking.
I heard it used to be that way. I
It's
could
a
be
weird.
wrong. I've heard
It
from my
did?
mom
Where,
that
in New York?
back, yeah,
It's a weird mentality to
Yeah,
have.
back
but
in the
bro.
days, like
You-
people
you
didn't
ever
lock
been
their
to
doors.
42nd when the arcade was over
we
there?
did, and it was
Bro,
Sodom and
that
Gomorrah.
was- That
crazy.
was
That-
yo,
I-
It was
hookers.
nuts.
Death trap.
I went over
Bro.
there one time in my whole life I've ever been to Playland, and I went with
Somebody got
a friend
shot.
in my building. You know the dude, the vegan dude in the building. I went with his son.
Somebody
and
got
It was
shot.
him and his friend, and they drove us to Playland. We went over there. We spent $20 in Playland. We stood in front. We had to stay in front for 5 minutes for him to pull up, and it was the worst shit ever. It was. I saw everything in 5 minutes.
I used to go
saw a
out
nigga
there.
shooting up. I saw prostitutes. I saw someone bleeding. This
Jesus.
is in 5 minutes of waiting for
It's
somebody to
Mad
pull.
Max.
This is 40
You was
seconds.
in
Right
Mad
now,
Max.
a
This is
place
mid
of a place
90s
where
or early
people-
90s.
Yeah,
Where
just
tourists come.
Yo, it was
I'm talking
crazy.
I'm talking about within
Motherfuckers
our
don't know.
lifetime. When it was Dinkins and the dude that was on the
Koch.
Munsters, Koch, and the fucking what's it called? All you know what I'm saying? Before the Giuliani and all of that era, bro, all of that shit was dirty New York. And then even before that,
Grimy.
in the 60s, in the 70s and shit, like New York wasn't really like a tourist attraction if you didn't have money. Like, if you're not staying at the Waldorf Astoria and taking a limo everywhere you gotta go.
But at the same time, New York wasn't dirty either at that time.
No, there
like
was certain,
in the
because there
60s
were
or
certain
70s,
places that, but
it
the
was
Bronx,
more there was more community.
No, but the Bronx and shit was getting
Yeah.
burnt down during that time, and it was mad just slums.
Yeah.
Bronx is
You know
burning.
what I'm saying? But the tourists that came to New York
Like I am right now.
were only like wealthy people coming over here to make trades on the stock exchange. They became
Burn.
wealthy off oil where they were from. And they staying at the Waldorf. They're staying in these places. They're going to FAO Schwartz. They doing all these things that when back in them days we would be like, you know what I'm saying? All these things are famous
Yo, have
because
you ever
of the
bought
money.
anything off FAO Schwartz?
No, you're right. No, I never.
I got
ever.
kicked out of there once.
I've been in there many
FAO
times.
Schwartz?
And never bought
Yeah.
anything.
How'd you manage to do that?
The
That's
big-
interesting.
They had the big dogs, the big teddy bear dogs that were like, it
Hot
was
as
a big
fuck.
dog house, mad bears in them. And we was jumping off the rail into the teddy bears.
Who were you with?
Me, Mike O'Neill,
Usual suspect.
the original
Okay.
seven, the original seven.
But from what I was holding my thought,
We should
I
have
heard-
got that.
Shout out to all them niggas.
I heard back in the days, you could leave your doors unlocked. Everybody knew each other, community wise.
What
And
neighborhood?
and how do you?
It was
my neighborhood that I grew up in.
somebody else's parents when I
For
was
real?
growing up could whoop my ass.
Oh, we got our caller again.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Chopt Cheese, you're on the
Uh-oh.
line. Hold on 1 second, I'm so sorry. Hello, Chopt Cheese, you're on the line. Caller,
Uh-oh.
state your name.
Oh shit, that shit sound mad official now. Chill out.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I want to say, I fucked in the pussy.
Jeez.
Our best caller.
We love this
Yeah,
guy.
our best caller.
When y'all done, I'm about to take a shower. Y'all want to meet up with me outside? Go get some official Rich Cotton shirts and then come back to my crib and make some Big L shirts for everyone.
Oh, that's
I'll buy
dope.
your shirt if you ain't got it.
Yo,
Racks,
racks,
yo,
yo, racks.
We doing it
Yo,
live.
racks.
I'm ready to go
hop
right
on it
now.
now,
So
though, you know
hot.
what I mean? Because
Yo,
I'm
Rex.
on fire over here.
Take
and
your
shit.
shower,
I
bro.
got, I
Yo,
found
take-
vinyl
yo.
for
You got
everyone.
vinyl?
Yo,
got-
take
what
your
color
shower and
vinyls
think
you
about
got?
us and holler
Take your
back.
shower, bro.
You got plenty of
I
vinyls?
mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying, if y'all want to join the journey.
Yeah, you
Everybody's
are
outside.
definitely
I
live
was
right
just
now,
talking
Rex.
about getting some
So,
shirts done.
alright,
Can
well,
You are-
we
you
go
are
on
part-
an adventure.
I'll give
You
you some
are-
money if you could.
Just
You are
put that air
definitely on the
conditioner on,
next
Poppy.
episode.
I'll let y'all when I'm heading over there.
Yo,
All right,
Rex.
one.
Everybody just
I
talking
need
at the
some
same
custom
time.
joints
Hold on.
made. I'll give you some money. I need some custom joints made. I'll give you some money. I'll
Well,
let you know
we
what they
talk
need
over
to
that
sell.
off
I
camera.
And back
I
to
don't
the
want
show.
to. Well, there's some illegal shit going on over here, so.
Oh, we don't want to say that on
Yeah,
Chopt Cheese. We don't
back
want
to
to say that on
Chopt-
Chopt
back to
Cheese.
Chopt- back to Chopt Cheese.
Programs being used.
Oh, shit.
Back to Chopt Cheese, guys.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. All right, exactly. I like that.
Shout out,
Those words.
shout out to Jesus and Miro. One.
This nigga here.
I don't
That's
know
hilarious. We might
why
have to edit
he
that
had
out.
to incriminate
Wait,
himself.
Mike?
I don't know why he had to.
Mike?
I don't know why he had to incriminate himself right there. He's like, I'm doing illegal stuff. What the hell?
Don't
And that's
funny.
our best caller.
Yo.
That's our best caller. That's our best
best
caller.
No one would have known unless you said so.
Yo, bro, you better start calling
So
in, bro, because
hot.
that's our best caller, right?
I'm about to text people. Just Coldest number.
Yo,
Coldest number.
Yo, this is where it's gonna get
Shout out
to.
to Chopt Cheese.
You say that?
A live call-in show.
Live calling show. Word. Guys, call in. Are we
Fuck
gonna
it.
go live? Okay.
Every
Next week we're
episode.
going live.
Oh, that's dope.
Next week we're going live.
You gonna give
live.
him your
Next
number?
week we're gonna have an AC.
No,
This is
I'm
dope.
gonna make a Google
'Cause it is
number for
dumb.
Chopt Cheese.
That's it. Yeah, that's what you got to do now. Nowadays is better.
Yeah.
They're gonna call. You know what? I have
every
a
day.
lot of karma coming to me because I was
There
in
you go.
Twan's house, calling people on TV
Good job.
every day. So I am expecting the worst.
That dude from the
So we're
Sorrows
going
gonna
live
call us.
next week. So hopefully they open
How
up a
about
barbershop.
Yo, how about we do a?
Jake's barbershop
How
over
about we
there
do an
I got you, I
outgoing
got you.
prank call right now?
right now to practice for next week. Who
You
you
wanna
gonna
do it
prank call?
live?
Who
No,
we
we
calling,
just do
bro?
an outgoing prank call right now.
Who you gonna
Who you
prank
calling?
call?
And all four of us
I
are
don't
gonna
know.
talk.
Look through your phone books.
Nah,
everybody.
I'm good.
Pick somebody.
I ain't prank calling them on my phone.
Let's call Mike.
He said, "Y'all
Nah,
look through your phone."
You calling on your phone,
Let's call Mike.
O'Neal?
Only if he's
Oh,
recording
militia.
it
Lopez.
There you go. No, call Mike O'Neal and you prank him.
on your time.
Call him
By
from your
yourself.
phone because he
Nope.
don't have your number.
No, you can block it,
But he's not gonna pick up the block number.
and that's on you, puppy.
Bro,
No.
it's not
And-
gonna be bad. I will.
And
Over.
cut. It's man.
Nobody wanna call
I
him from their
definitely got a
phone?
brown one.
Call him from your phone.
Let's take let's take a
no,
fucking break.
If we take a break, it's done. Give it another 10 minutes.
Why
I
done?
don't mind.
How we take a
And-
break? We take 5 minutes.
I need to
No.
I need to
We
piss
just
and
need
I'm
to
sweating
cool
as
off.
fuck.
Once
We
we're
can go,
done-
we
nah,
can go
nah,
right
nah.
out here and cool off. I'm telling you. And then we
And,
come back.
and in the middle of us arguing, we cut it out and we fade
The
out.
be-
And
But
that's
I
our
would
episode.
never disagree with
Nobody
you.
was
That's all
arguing.
I'm
Who was
just
arguing?
thinking. And I don't gotta go.
it's
No,
over.
no.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. I gotta pee.
I wish you
it.
guys knew yourself better than you
That's
did.
it.
That's what I tell them, right?
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
Bob.
That's what I
So
tell
you telling me I'm not ready to
So
come
what-
into the
no,
game
go.
after
These
the
These
niggas,
fuckers-
no.
He just told me I had to sit
What
down.
do
Shut
you
the
want
fuck
me
up.
to call you on
Run,
camera?
I can't hear you.
What do you want me to call? I'm gonna call you NY. Guess what? They just want a fucking cigarette.
I have to piss. I didn't say nothing about a cigarette.
go piss.
I don't
I'll
even
wait.
have cigarettes.
Go wait, go ahead.
Nah, fuck you.
Well, wait.
Let's stay here and record for another
You got
3 hours.
Oh!
Let's go.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it
If I
live.
gotta
We're doing it
pee,
live.
Take a 5-minute break.
If I gotta
doing
pee,
it
I'm
live.
gonna get up
Bro, can we
because I
take
don't
a
want
5-minute
people to
break?
get used to breaks. We record.
What you mean?
You can't record.
I understand,
for an
Swigs, I
hour.
understand,
It's hot in
Swigs.
here. Once we get an
We've been
AC, we
recording
can
for
do
an
this.
hour.
Sweat it out, bro.
We've been going for an hour. It's
Sweat
hot in
it.
here. Once
I'm not hot.
I got
that's an
I
hour.
got
I'm not
$100.
hot.
And I
No,
want
it's
to
not
put
an
my
hour.
drink in
Bro,
the freezer.
We never.
Bro, I got
We
$100
started like
right
fucking
now on an
10,
air
15
conditioner.
minutes in.
Please, can
And
we
you
get
just
one?
spit and hit me on my lip.
Bang! Get an air conditioner. Take that money.
Guys, like and subscribe. Chopt Cheese and YouTube.
Chopt Cheese.
We're gonna
Yeah,
sign
play
out with
the
the
song,
usual
you.
suspects.
Get it.
Play the song. Play the song.
We're gonna sign out. We're gonna sign out with the usual suspects, guys. Let me see if I
I
can
tried
find this
so
song.
hard to get these gummy bears, and they're fucking disgusting.
Cheese.
5 minutes.
Guys, like and subscribe. I'm signing out. Swigs,
Signing
No, we're
Goose,
not signing
Jigs,
out
and
for the day.
Dave.
We signing out for the day. Swigs, don't do that. Swigs, come on. Tyrant.
This is crazy. What the fuck?
I agree. I'm mad high.
You want a gummy bear?
5 minutes, bro. Come on.
I'm gonna put my shit to the recording.